I think we're back, guys. Just did a couple updates, restarted the computer, and OBS is working just fine. But we're gonna head over here really quick. Hi guys, welcome back to part 2. At least this, I hope this was selected as part 2. Was it? Maybe. Maybe. I think it, yeah. Yeah, we're good. Just taking care of a couple things really quick. Really quick. I'm also getting the game up still. I wasn't sure how long this was going to take, but we are here. We are back and ready to get going. We good here? Yes, we are. Perfect. All right, I'll have to make sure I keep an eye on that. Should be fine for the rest of the night. Can never be too sure, though. So, back to the planning. I'm debating on where we would want to potentially include in this area, or if we want to just do, or even maybe we could expand the market. I don't know. Do we want to expand the market? Or do we just want to leave it as is? Because right over here is where we're going to be putting the throne. I'm just going to build a very crappy throne down here at the end. Obviously, it's not going to be anything super fantastic or amazing. But it's a throne nonetheless. If only I could build proper. But yes, throne here. Like I said, very crappy. Nothing super fancy right now. Kind of looks like a couch, if I'm being honest. But we know the throne is going to be there. So I'm thinking maybe we do split. Maybe we do. So, like, if we were to do, I don't know. Let's grab the andesite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like, this will be the divide here. Just need to make sure I'm staying on the right block here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the first part could just be the market. We'll expand it out. And then back off this way is where we'll have the throne room / main hall. I'm thinking that's what we might do here. Obviously, I'm just kind of putting this in to visualize that, yes, we are, in fact, going to split up the rooms. Or split up the room. You know, I love that I think of doing all this stuff after I do all the digging out. You know, it's neither here nor there. And entrance to throne room. Exit. Because you can never have too many. Not throne room. Throne room. Come on. Come on, Zman. You can spell. You're very good at English. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Did it on this sign too. Lovely. It's not the throne room. It's the throne room. Get it right. All right. So it's time to go to bed. So skillful. So graceful. Alright, so now we have that figured out. What else could we do? I do have some unnecessary blocks in my inventory now. I'm gonna keep the stone. Andesite can go in here now. Some unnecessary items. Boom. Alright. Well, you know what? Do it like this. West. Market. Entrance. So that we know where the staircases are going to be going. I would ideally like to try and keep them as even as possible. I think that's the sign is right on the middle block of this all. I think. So I want to double check that. 1, 2, 3. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay. This one. We were technically one off, but 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. East Market entrance. Perfect. So now that we know the staircase that we're going to be building is going to go out to roughly around this size. Obviously, this is tentative. It can always change. But I think this is a good start, I would say. I did already kind of start digging out more of this side, but it's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is awesome. It works out in the end. But yes, we do need to fill this in. Alright, I have tons of stone already. It's fine. Do kind of want to, while we're here, work on the design. Or no, I wouldn't say the design, but like the natural rock formation of these staircases. Trying to actually fill these in so that we're not getting pockets where mobs can spawn and lag the area up even more. There we go. Obviously, it doesn't have to be perfectly matching or anything like that. We want to make this look, at least for the most part, natural. If we can. Because it would also work well with the lore that I'm building for this area in general. And obviously we can always add like stairs and such in due time. But yes, I think that's good. So from this mark here, we don't have to haste because I moved my beacons. This is where we can start with digging. I'm just gonna take care of these real quick just because I can. Just starting to kind of get an idea of shape as well. Is always nice for the rock formations. Okay. So this also will still need dug out quite a bit as compared to the other side. But I think we're going to start with that, actually. As much as I want to try to save as much digging for off camera, having the space to actually start knowing where I need to be, because we're not very far off from where, at least on this side. I'll work more on that side off camera or save it for a video time lapse or something. I don't know. But yeah. Plans are forming. I'm thinking having the left side here be more of like the residential areas. Maybe have some like, I don't know, because obviously dwarves live in mountains. They don't necessarily have like houses or anything like that. While they do build structures, like, you know, marketplaces and whatnot, most of their like dwellings are within caves. So I want to kind of stick to that as well. So I'm hoping that we could pull that off properly. And yeah, it's pretty much just this section here to dig out all the way down as far as we can go. Should probably have grabbed a shovel. Shovel's kind of important. Where did I put those tools? Did I ever grab the shulker? I swear I thought I did. Uh-oh. Did I accidentally put it on top of the mountain? I might have accidentally put it on top of the mountain. Maybe. We'll double check at least. Okay, so these two shulkers are just stone. Okay. Over here, no shulker. Are we gonna have to go back to the end real quick? I think so. Those shulkers are just tough and blackstone. We still need to work on this here too. I actually got a slightly better idea. It's like, this is just kind of version 1.0, but eventually I'd like to kind of... Ah! You dick. Anyways, that actually scared the crap out of me. Some of the plans that I have for in that area, maybe we could utilize like the entire space there. Excuse me. For building purposes, anything like that. Like, make it look a little more natural. Maybe even have, like, you know, that's where our portal is. So have, like, the nether kind of seeping into the overworld kind of thing. Maybe. Just maybe. I really hope that I didn't just lose all my rockets or anything like that. My rockets or my tools, for that matter. I really hope they're just sitting in the end. Oh, okay. So we got the tools. Oh, I'm an idiot. I know where my rockets are. I think. They're sitting on top of the, well, they're sitting down where we were digging, I think. I think I put them down there. We still have to come back and get this at some point too. Yeah, it's nighttime, we'll sleep. But how's everybody doing today? How is your just adjusting the lighting a little bit. Yeah, I thought we put like it's literally right here. It's literally right here. Alright, crises averted. We got our tools, we got our rockets. It's time to rock and roll. Yeah, we got all our tools, well, 90% of our tools refreshed and are ready to go. Oh yeah, shovel. Almost forgot that. That's the reason why we came up here in the first place. I'll just grab this one. It's fine. Need to put mending on that axe too at some point. That'll be helpful. So I actually had to move my beacons over a bit just because I knew we were going to be working on this area here a bit more. This is where I've already started digging. So I'm thinking once we actually get this mined down a bit more, I am very much contemplating starting to work on some redstone contraptions for like TNT duping and hollowing out this area faster, just simply for building purposes. But we shall see. It's still something I'm thinking about, still considering. Because I can't tell you how many tools I've gone through, how many pickaxe. Let's just take a look at our statistics really quick, because I have not checked them in a hot minute. 372,000 stone mined up. Over 53,000 stone placed. Over 258,000 stone picked up. Wow, that is a lot. And like the next closest block, which is dirt, or like over almost just a little over 5 times the amount of stone to dirt ratio. And like I've broken 8 diamond pickaxes, 2 netherite pickaxes too, because I'm such a moron. I've broken 10 pickaxes building this damn place because I don't pay attention half the time. Can't tell you how many tools I've... Well, I can tell you 10. Can't tell you how frustrating it is, though, to lose a netherite pickaxe to not paying attention and having it break. But yeah, we're going to spend the next... I don't know. I think we'll probably spend the next 45 minutes at least digging out this area. Hopefully we can take out a good chunk of this. Because, like I said, I'd like to do some more planning. If I can do that, that'd be amazing. So for like interior, like the kind of vibes I want to go for, I will have to kind of come up with a palette for like the main structures in here. So like market stalls, they can kind of stay pretty standard. We might throw our own little twist on them too, just because I think it fit in better, if that makes sense. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, though. At least the good part about this, too, is that we're getting to the point, like, we've dug out so much now, that we're getting closer and closer, deeper. We're getting deeper into, like, the caves and such, which will eliminate a lot of the time that we'll be spending, that I'll be spending digging out, which is always lovely. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love to dig. It's a very relaxing thing to do, especially when I have time to kill. But man, it's just fun for me. I can't help it. And I can't tell you how much coal we have too. Actually, I'm curious. We can actually check that statistics really quick. We've mined up over 8,000 coal ore. 8,000 coal ore. That is a very large number. Can we agree on that? Can we agree that that is a large number of coal ore alone that we've mined up? Like, that's crazy. I want to say by the year 1 mark for this world, I'd like to try and have some actual progress done, because it would be really fun to like have you guys be able to download the world and explore it year by year. Kind of like what Hermitcraft does with their worlds, but you know, they do their seasons, which can last a couple years, and they do like various different things. But I would like to get a world download for you guys, just so you can throw in your own ideas. You know, if there's something that, you know, thought could look a little bit better, you can build it yourself in this world. It'd be fun to get some ideas and inspiration from you guys too. I don't know. I'm also thinking that might be a channel member perk. No, I don't know. It's something that just kind of popped into my head. It's like, oh, we could, you know, get more people involved, or you know, get, you know, input from the viewers. On what to do. It would be nice to actually, I don't know, maybe do some... Oh, crap. That beacon doesn't reach, does it? Uh-oh. So I built this, like, right outside the boundary of the mountain, just because I thought it might work better, but... We already have an astronomical amount of stone. I really don't need any more. Obviously, all the stone that we're mining up is going to be used at one point or another. But I don't know. We'll see. So I was also thinking about like what I want to do with down here. Like, obviously we have this river here. It would be neat to kind of get some, like, commerce type stuff going on here. Obviously, the front of the mountain, there's a river right there, too. But I actually want to, like... I want to save that for just, like, travel. Like, you know, people coming to the continent, coming to the kingdom. Or the city, I should say. I mean, it's kingdom too. Regardless, you guys know what I mean. So like down here could be like where we get all our imports and exports. Maybe at some point we could even try to like connect the river to the ocean. I don't know. That's also going to be a project and a half in of itself. I'm just kind of brainstorming ideas at this point for like what we can do. Because hey, maybe in the end, like we'll end up not doing anything with this river, even though we built. I feel like I definitely want to do something with the river, but I don't know. Brainstorming. This is what you do when you're trying to brainstorm for ideas and whatnot. You just speak it out. Loud. Think out loud. In the famous words of Ed Sheeran. Thinking out loud. It is nighttime. I will just go ahead and sleep right quick. Wink. Sorry, I just have to check something real quick. Okay. Just this text. So yeah, up here, it's really nothing special. So we can throw the beacon in here, because we can. We'll want to make sure that we actually get proper beacon effects too. So that's what? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 6, 7, 9. Okay. Another thing I want to do as well. I know I've said it before, but I will say it again. For all my channel members and such, I want to do like a quote-unquote Hall of Legends almost. So like every channel member that, for every person that becomes a channel member, they will get like a statue or something made in their honor. I know it's pretty cliche. I know a lot of people do that, but we'll find a way to put our own spin on it. For sure. That's good. Let's grab a piece of iron really quick. Over at our handy dandy iron farm. Which is chugging away. It's working very hard. Yeah, just boom, boom. I really do wish that like the fancier the ore that you put in, the bigger the radius that you get from these beacons. I feel like that's something that should have been done by Mojang a while ago, but they just never did it. I don't know. Mojang, add more perks to beacons. Do your thing. Listen to the people. I don't know, because I feel like, especially for someone like me who's working in such a large area, if I don't have to put down nearly as many beacons, that not only saves me time, but also entices people to like actually go get those better resources to make their beacons. If that makes sense. I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling at this point. Talking to myself. The voice. No, I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to the voices in my head. They're telling me to do terrible things. I'm kidding. I don't actually have voices in my head. I'm not schizophrenic. No, Terry, I'm not schizophrenic. One of the voices in my head's name is Terry. He just kind of showed up one day. I don't know why. Didn't need to pay attention. This pickaxe is ready to break soon. I'm going to try to not lose it. Okay. I mean, from one pickaxe, that pretty much... we did kind of use it a bit. I don't know. Did we? I feel like we did. Just move this stuff down a bit. I have so much freaking coal. It's crazy. Don't need that torch, really. Give me that. Whee! So far, looking so good, though, with not having stream issues. Which is a good sign. We like not having stream issues, right? Right. I was really hoping that it wasn't my internet. I knew OBS did need an update, so that probably was what caused the issue before. But I don't know. Because I did update as many drivers that were available to be updated. So... yeah, could have been one of those. Could have been OBS needing updated. I don't know. I will say too that because I haven't streamed or uploaded anything in a few days, my algorithm's gonna be all sorts of fucked. Oh, I guess another thing I should probably mention for people watching. Vintage Story is in fact coming to the channel. Now, whether it's going to be live streams or videos or how we're going to go about doing it, I don't know just yet. It's like 50-50 right now, because I know Soulspawn, I'm going to be playing with Soulspawn. I should probably mention that too, because he's the one that purchased the server. That, we're going to be playing on a server. We did decide that channel members are going to be welcome to join us if you so choose to do so. Never required, but the more the merrier. So if you want to be able to participate with me and Soulspawn and other channel members, consider becoming a channel member today. My content will always be free, regardless if you become a channel member or not, but you do get some pretty neat perks like playing games with me and other content creators that I play with. Small plug over, but you know, hit that join button. And I should probably also start brainstorming some ideas for how I'm going to do the videos, because obviously, well, first and foremost, I won't be able to get as many nice cinematic shots as I would normally like to get with, like, replay mod. The developer of that mod really has a problem with keeping it updated frequently, or updating it to the latest versions of Minecraft, like ASAP. So I might look into using another, you know, replay-esque type mod for getting cinematic shots for videos or anything like that. I do have a second account that I could use as my, like, camera account if we wanted to do that. But we'll see. I prefer to not run 2 instances of Minecraft on my computer while making videos, because that is no bueno. Nate, hi buddy. How you doing? You having fun moving things out of your old apartment? I bet you are. It's so much fun. No. Are you not doing that, or are you already done? No, but it's getting there? Okay. At least you're doing it in small bits compared to just all at once. Because doing it all at once can be a pain in the butt. We have so much more to get. Uh-oh. That's not good. That extra room that you guys have is going to be full of random stuff, ain't it? Need a lazy boy recliner? Do I have to pay for it? No. As much it would be, as nice as it would be to get a recliner, I literally don't have room for it myself. Actually, we could just use the lazy boy as my, like, gaming chair for my office. I don't know. Could be a possibility. Seems ridiculous, but I've seen people use weirder things. Better have a moving desk then. Otherwise, I don't know how you're getting out. I mean, fair. It is a lazy boy, so there are some big chairs. Alright, guys, gotta use the restroom real quick. Just climb over my chair. And then have to climb back over it to sit back down. Yeah. It is nighttime, but I'm not too worried about it, if I'm being honest. Well, it is nighttime, so it gives me the chance to throw some stone, get rid of my stuff. Probably fall and faceplant. Yes, that is a very Z-Man-esque thing to happen. Falling and... It's falling with style. That's what we're calling it. Falling with style. Do I have any... I thought I had flint in one of these, but maybe I don't. Alright, time to go to bed. Bye. Stretch. Yes. Good morning, everybody. Burn. Burn. You have nowhere to go, nowhere to hide from the sun. You're just going to sit there and suffer until you go poof. Like that. Anyways, how's everybody doing today? Same. Just burn and suffer. Yeah. It's a mood. It's very much a mood. For sure. But yeah, I mean, we're starting to do some planning around here. I do want to say, like I said, residential on the right side here. Then on the left side, we're going to have more like industrial stuff. So like the iron farm that we currently have is going to get moved into the kingdom as well. You know, we'll carve out some caverns if there aren't already any natural ones that we can utilize to put a lot of our farms or whatever. I know my boy Nate over here has been my go-to farm guy, building all the neat farms that you see around here. Aside from the iron farm is mine by credit, okay? You can't take that from me. I built that one. Did I use a tutorial? Absolutely. I still bought it, or made it. Yes, I bought the iron farm. Was. No. You're gonna get back on at some point. Continue to make farms for me, right? Right? Listen, man. I need somebody to do these things for me while I'm busy building. I can't be responsible for building all the farms on here, okay? Eventually, when I have my desk set up... Wait, is your desk not set up yet? So I feel like I saw it when I visited your place. Oh, that might have been your girlfriend's. Probably was hers. I literally just tore my computer apart last night. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Desk is still at the apartment with my PC and monitor. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Noted. Well, Don't you have your laptop? Just set up a TV tray and play. Listen, I actually do need to get some like TV trays or whatever for when people visit. So that, you know, when we can all play games together. You know. Also when my toilet is fixed, because I don't want my friends to smell sewage. Yeah, fun fact, that whole situation is still not fully fixed. Love it. Gotta love it. Yeah, then I gotta figure out where it's going, likely basement, but need to finish it to an extent. I mean, yeah. I mean, kind of. You don't necessarily need it finished. It's a perk, obviously, but it's never a necessity. Sewage issues, bros? Yes. Yes. Absolutely. I can't get my toilet fixed and your drain keeps overflowing. What can we say? Houses are a fun monster to deal with. I feel like... Yeah, no wonder I felt like we weren't getting as far down as fast as I thought we were. We were an extra block down. Oops. I have a method to my madness whenever I'm like doing a lot of digging in like a large quantity like this. I do normally like 3 blocks at a time, or 3 layers of blocks at a time. Just because I can just easily swoosh side to side. I threw some root killer down the drain. Hopefully we are good for a bit. I wish you luck, brother. Because I very much wish that my toilet would get fixed. But my grandfather keeps not doing what he's supposed to do and call the people. So it's getting to the point where I'm going to get my uncle to stop by and fix the issue. The hell? What is the issue again? So basically at this point we think that there is a clog in the pipe somewhere leading out to the septic tank, or a partial clog, I should say, because if it was a full clog, then I'd be emptying out the toilet a lot more often than I am currently. But also what this has led to is the tank for my toilet is now overflowing, which is either forcing the sewage out from the toilet or out around the sides of it, wherever water can get out, which is disgusting. I'm pretty much going in there every other day spraying air freshener to make sure that I can't smell it nearly as much. It's disgusting. It genuinely is disgusting. There's not much I can do about it. I give my grandfather money to get it fixed, and then he doesn't call to get it fixed. It's been like this for 2 months now. It's getting to the point where for each passing month that he doesn't get it fixed, which I continuously remind him, keep in mind. I do. Like, hey, can you call the people to come fix this? Oh, yeah, I'll take care of it next week. next week comes by, doesn't do anything. Love my grandparents to death. I do. But my grandfather is one of those people where, like, if you don't bug him enough, then... Actually, speaking of that, I might go bug him again, because it's been a week since I reminded him. Because it's gross. It's disgusting. Obviously, it's a very nasty topic to talk about. Nobody wants to hear my problems with sewage while streaming, but... You know, it happens. This is real life stuff that will happen to people that want to buy houses or whatever if you're old enough for that. And especially living out in the country. If you're living in the city 9 times out of 10, it's a lot easier to just... I wouldn't say it's a lot easier, but since I run off a septic tank, that if you're not on top of getting that cleaned out, then it gets bad. What commander deck should I build next? Ooh, that is a great question. Is there a specific theme that you're thinking of? Because I want you to build a Lord of the Nazgul deck. Commander deck. Look up Lord of the Nazgul and see his ability. Because it's kind of fun. It's one of my favorite decks that I built. Because then we can be twinning. Best prepare then? Yeah. Listen, man. I'm doing as much as I can in my power. Okay? There's only so much this poor boy can do. Okay? Okay. And it's Betty by time. Oh. You stretch. Okay. We're almost through this section here, which is nice. Like, this is really a good chunk of my free time. This is what I am doing. Like, this hyperfixation of Minecraft currently is only slightly a problem. But it's a good problem. Okay? There's absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to do with building a Dwarven kingdom and lore and all that kind of stuff. Actually, technically, we need to take out this layer first. Because my OCD is extremely weird. Like, I know that I mined an extra layer down, so now I have to dig out this layer first before I can do the next 3 blocks. My brain is super weird like that, even though I could be making more progress by just digging down. You know what? I'm just gonna dig down. I'm a very indecisive person, okay? Mr. Nate here knows better than anybody else. how's everybody else doing? You guys having a good night so far? It's almost the weekend. I gotta work this weekend, and I'm not looking forward to it. I work tomorrow night and then Saturday afternoon. Ugh. I'm very much overworking a second job. I'd rather do this as my second job, damn it. But I think we're just going to dig out this section here. Because, like, what I'm currently working on. Because I can work on that off camera. I just want to do a little bit more just so I can get a better idea of how far down I'm going to have to dig around and such for the tunnels and all that fun stuff. So I'd like to have like like I said, the side's going to be residential, so like the feeling of natural caves where the dwarves are residing. That's what I want to go for. Not like mineshaft style things. I want to make it feel like it's... I don't know. I'm trying to think of how to explain it. Like, I want things to feel like natural, but at the same time have a little bit of a dwarven twist to it. Like, have the places look like they're lived in. Almost. Is there a reason why I just stopped mining this section? Like, what the hell? The pickaxe is almost dead. It's still got 40 durability. We can take those out. Whee! And boop. And boop. Not that chest. This chest here. Gotta put all the stuff into storage. That's right, that section's all full. So, a lot of like the agriculture for this area, I am thinking of leaving it for like up top here. Because as I've mentioned multiple times now, we're gonna have a village like right here. Basically. Like right out here is where we're gonna put like a village, town, whatever. That's gonna be agricultural based, themed, whatever you want to call it. Also, how much more? Yeah, it's good. We're just gonna turn these into blocks real quick. There's another full stack. Wow. Wow. We're on our way to making more beacons, though, which is... Or more so beacon bases. Because I also don't feel like I have the time to go out, kill withers to get the wither skeletons. Or kill withers to get their skulls to then fight the wither to get the stars. That's what I was trying to say. Although I could be spending that time doing that, but I'm just not. So we're almost done with this. I think we're only gonna have like what? Yeah, 2 block section to mine up, and then we'll start working on some tunnels and whatnot. I'm wondering if maybe what is our statistics sitting at right now? I feel like if we were to finish this, no, I don't think there's enough stone here to hit 400,000 stone mined up. But you never know. That'd be kind of wild. Mining up 400,000 stone. Obviously, we're still going to surpass that. Like, just from 3D9, so that's like 11,000 stone that we're potentially looking at for this area that we've dug out here. I think we started at like 381, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Emmawold. Boop, boop. Hey, Emmawold. I can't tell you how many days I've gone through just digging. It feels like a ridiculous amount. It really does. Alright, how much more storage do I have in here? Not a whole lot. Did I start taking out of here? Yes, I did. Okay. At least we have a place to... We're reusing the storage rather than expanding it. This storage room will eventually be moved as well. I'm thinking we'll put that more on the industrial side of the place here. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Definitely makes sense. I don't know. I feel like we're going to... Just a weird thing that I'm thinking about is... I feel like we're going to get it to like 395,000 stone just from digging out this section, but we're not going to get to any higher than that, I don't think. I can hear Arwen. Shoot, down. Hey, where are you? I heard her. I swear to God, I just heard her. Maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe I really am schizophrenic. No. Nope, there she is. No, I'm not crazy, guys. Let's get the cute cat. Hi, baby. Hi. Hey, stop freaking. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're okay. You're... Okay, fine. Jesus, you're so aggressive. can't just ever let me hold you. Damn. So rude. Well, if you want to be rude, you can just get down. I just wanted to give you some love and affection. But no, you're just like, yeah. I'm going to scratch up your shoulder. And now she wants to be nice. Now you want to be nice. Okay, well. I still have a job to do, kitty cat. You can choose to lay down or go on your merry way. I just wanted to give you some affection, okay? She's probably outside watching the mice run around the windows. And sometimes it's actually kind of funny to watch her too, because she'll try to go after them, but obviously there's glass there, so she'll like headbutt it sometimes. And I'm just thinking to myself, how dumb can this cat be? But cats are also a very determined species. Once they get their sights set on something that they want, they're going after it. Started doing it again. We're almost there, guys. We're almost done. I won't torture you guys too much more. We're almost there. We're almost there, guys. We're almost done. Who's excited? I know I am. So I'd like to do something that's a little more exciting for you guys. But I don't know, maybe you guys do enjoy watching me dig this massive hole. I don't know what you're into. Alright. That's done. Next section is this, but like I said, I'll take care of that off camera. Let's see here. Gonna put some stuff back into storage first. There was a waste of a rocket. Alright, that one's full. I think all these ones are full. Yeah. Those ones gotta be. Alright. So what do we want to work on next? Alright. I think we'll work on more residential stuff first. So we're gonna dig this out just to give us that border so we know where we're gonna need to dig and such. Obviously, we're just going to be doing some more digging here, but we're at least making some... We're doing some planning and such while digging. I don't know if it makes it any better or not, but hopefully it does. Okay, so this staircase here is going to lead into... You know what? Just for all intents and purposes, I'm going to dig out this section. Alright, we're good. And dig up all the way to the wall. This should go by a lot quicker because it's such a smaller area. I guess that should, but we'll see. We shall see what happens. Because the reason why I'm digging this section out is because I want to know how far down I'm going to be taking the stairs. And then from there we can decide, oh, these tunnels are going to... We can start working out the tunnels for where these natural caves are going to go, kind of thing. Need to pay attention to the pickaxe, because it very well can break at any moment if I'm not careful. Alright, Betty by time plus pickaxe is almost dead, so gotta replace it. Grab new pickaxe. Make sure it's silk touch. And go to bed. Alright, so yeah, this is the last section here that we gotta dig up. So I'm thinking with at least going into the caves here to this residential area that I continuously keep talking about, we'll do like an archway of some sorts. I don't know how or what I'm thinking just yet. Obviously, everything down here is eventually going to be coated in deep slate, so we'll obviously want to incorporate the deep slate into the design. The stone here is also just a placeholder. We're going to screw it. We'll just dig down 3 more blocks here. Perfect. Okay. That's good. I'll have to dig down 3 more blocks on this side. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right. That's good there. Interesting. Finding some lapis here. I was going to say, I knew I was going to be able to find it. Okay. So from here, we're going to do an archway going in. And these tunnels, I'm trying to think. Probably should start planning this stuff out in like a single player world or something. But then where's the fun in that? I like thinking of things on the fly. Let's go ahead and get some of our deep slate blocks. Also any tough ones. Yeah. I think those 2 blocks are what we're going to primarily work with. Eventually we could do... Obviously, I'm thinking resin as well. Just because those are kind of already the colors that we're working with in the main entrance. So, gray, black, and orange. So, let's see what we could do here. I might need to do a little more digging. We're going to do a little more digging really quick, just because I want to have enough space to work with. This will be very quick, I promise. Won't take very long. Probably should also bring it down to where what we're working with here. So that Yes, now we gotta do this side, though. So we're not done just yet. I apologize that this is not very entertaining. I know it isn't. But it's necessary and important, okay? No matter how you might feel about it. Okay, we're good now. Obviously we've got a lot of stone on us right now. Don't necessarily need it. We'll go put it in storage real quick. Alright, I think we're good there. Let's see here. So this will be replicated on all entrances for either side. So what we build here will go on the same side for the industrial section, all that kind of stuff. So, got that 4 blocks. That's also 4 blocks. Okay. Just wanted to double check. So like these chiseled tough bricks are generally a pretty solid block to start with. That's did not mean to break that many. So from here to chisel. Yeah, I think we'll do chiseled as well. Then another layer of that. And then go into the deep slate stairs on here. We need to fill this in. Sorry. Getting distracted. So I need to start putting my phone on Do Not Disturb when streaming. We'll just do ourselves a favor. Knock those out real quick. Let's see how that looks. Kind of liking the deep slate, cobbled deep slate a little more. Just gonna sleep now because it'll be easier for you guys to see as I'm building. Alright, so now that we have that, let's go ahead and throw a couple blocks in. What I want to do is fill that in. Just kind of replicate the pattern again. I don't know if I want to do it again or just have it as 2 pillars. Just arch it. Although I feel like adding in I don't know. We'll see what we'll do here. Just fill this in. Let's take a step back and see how that looks. I don't know, maybe it's just because of how these walls are still here. That's affecting how it's looking. Let's go ahead and just do it all over again. Might have to go get more tough blocks first. Yeah, I'm gonna need more tough blocks. Ouch! Waste of a rocket. Do I have plenty of chiseled tough? What I will need more of is the bricks. So I'm gonna have to go to that. Oh, let's go. I actually fit through one of those. Grab one of my shulkers full of tough here. Really need to be a little more careful about that. Yep. Where's my stone cutter? What did I do with my stone cutter? Oh, I think I know where it is. Can we get through this one? Ow. Whee! Yep, right here. Gonna just snag that real quick. Be right back. Whee! That could have been real bad, accidentally clipping on that block there. Grab that to make the tough bricks. Wait, no, not tough bricks. I needed... Chisel tough bricks. That's what I needed. Oh yeah, I should probably throw in these while I'm thinking about it. You know, make sure everything's also connecting and looking right. I should have some deep slate in here somewhere. Yeah, we got plenty. We've got plenty. For some walls. Got some nice peaceful music going right now too. It's nice. It's very nice. All right. Take a step back, see how that looks. I mean, they're pillars. They don't need to be anything super fancy because we don't want to take away from what this is going to be eventually. So how do we want to connect this? That is the $1 million question, everybody. Do we just do natural deep slate, maybe? So that's what it's gonna be. Let's grab a few stacks. Fly back over. Just gonna build over to connect these. We can just do this. Maybe give it more of a natural arch, perhaps, because that's very plain, very straight. You don't want that. So I'm actually gonna go get my scaffolding for this part. There's some of it. There's more of it. Seriously, low battery? You're gonna call me out already? Still got like 50 more minutes to stream. Come on. Sorry, my headphones talk to me sometimes. Alright, let's build up. Probably could throw in a couple more. Yeah. Yeah. And then build over. Make sure we're giving ourselves enough space to work with. All right, perfect. Also build out by one. Give ourselves enough of a platform here. Now I think having the scaffolding here is gonna obstruct the view of how we're gonna want things to potentially look. Maybe. We might be fine. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go into flank. Yeah, that's that ugly. Ouch. Attempt number 2. Ouch. Let's go ahead, take out the scaffolding and see how that looks. I'm taking out any creepers I can see because I am running low on gunpowder. Don't have a proper gunpowder farm. Hey Nate, if you're still watching, I have a project for you. Whenever you get your computer set up, one day. It's not what I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear, yes, sir. I'll get right on it. All right, let's see how that. I feel like that looks a lot better. Looks a little more natural. Like I said, it's all gonna be deep slate down here eventually. I think that's a good start. I mean, hell, we could just start doing that maybe. Start doing some of the working on some of the depth for the building around here. Nope, not stone. Not stone. get it. I'm on low battery. Stop telling me that. Sorry, voices in my head again. Bruh. Just let me up. Alright, let's not do that. Let's climb back up. See how that's looking. Feels kind of flat, mostly near the top there, but obviously we're just trying to get that deep slate feel so we can adjust that at some point. Yeah. Do think that's a pretty decent start. One adjustment I'm already thinking of for these towers here are removing the... Yeah, get rid of those. Grab more rockets. Whee! Let's go ahead and put those in there. Trying to think of what all I need. Oh, right, lanterns. That's what I came up here for. Might not have any. Oh no, we could potentially do candles too. We'll have to see how much light those give off. Although I might be leaning more towards lanterns. We'll see. Let's go ahead and work on this side here really quick. Bam. Let's throw lanterns in. Could try doing 4 for the most light possible. definitely a different. You can tell that there's a difference. I'm gonna do a little thing here real quick. Just want to see what it looks like at nighttime. Yes, it's a little more light coming from the lanterns. But it's close. I don't know what I want to go for. What do I want to go for here? What do you guys think, chat? What do you think? Prefer candles or lanterns? Candles or lanterns? Also just going to throw that in to make sure that it looks good. Candles or lanterns? You guys can always go back to look. I like the candles. Okay. Okay, one for candles. Ouch. Alright, we're gonna go to bed because the monsters are angry. They're not very nice. So obviously this is kind of also a large area to work with. Debating if the entrance is actually going to be this big. It might. We might keep it like this. We'll see. Coolest guy, how's it going? Welcome in. How you doing tonight, bud? Right now, we are currently working on some actual Dwarven City stuff. I know, shocker, right? It's shocking to me. Good, how are you? I'm doing pretty alright, thank you for asking. I'm thinking we might... just get rid of those blocks. Yeah, we'll start with that. Go up a bit. Hell, we might even just... connect these up so that it feels like they're actually connected to the cavern here. build over a bit. Get this filled in. Okay. If we do that, take a step back, how does that look? I think that actually looks pretty solid. I think that's definitely something we can work with. Just for starting out, at least. Then down here, obviously, we're going to have some deep slate. So we'll want to replicate that too. Yes. Hmm. Yes. I think just adding in the deep slate here is helping this. It's helping me imagine how this is all going to blend in a sense. I think. I don't know. It's helping me at least, so. Let's see. Are you going to beat Roth and Soul of Magic? I sure hope so. Certainly hope so. Okay. I think if we were to potentially build this out a little more, it'll look better. I don't know. This spot in particular to me looked a little wonky, but that very well could just be me. Yes. I think that is a good start. I know it's a little bit earlier than I was originally planning, but I am very hungry. I did not eat dinner yet. So we're going to go ahead and stream a little bit earlier tonight. Sunday, I will be streaming again. For anybody that is interested in Magic the Gathering, I will be participating in my buddy Rothrunder's stream on Saturday night, 8:30 p.m. EST. It's always a swell time. Half the time, I get my butt kicked. So, I don't know. If you want to come watch me get my butt kicked. Roth plays MTG or Roth plays Magic. One of those two. That is his channel. Consider checking him out. But that is going to do it for tonight, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Check out the links below for all my social medias. Consider joining my community Discord if you haven't done so yet. Check out all my social medias as well. And if you want to see more content just like this, consider subscribing as well. And if you want to support me further, by other than just subscribing, you can always hit that join button as well. But that is going to do it for me tonight, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Bye-bye.